Afternoon folks, it's a hot one today and I got a feeling it's going to be a good one. I'm in the Moylwyn Mountains in Snowdonia and I'm just beneath the crags here, and I know there's a hidden tunnel halfway up one of the cliffs which is an old quarry incline, and it cuts its way through the rock right through the mountain and then emerges on the other side in the valley above. I'm in the tunnel now. It's nice and cool in here. It's very steep and there's a bit of a climb just down there to clamber over, but it's not too long. It's about 150 metres or something like that. This is the remnant of an underground slate quarry that used to mine slate in the 1800s up until the late 60s, I believe, and it was owned by various companies along the way, and the company that drilled through the mountain actually went bankrupt in the process of doing that, and it wasn't until some years later that another company took over and made use of the tunnel that somebody else had dug for them. These are the old buildings that they would have used to dress and process the slate, so to cut it down. I'm just passing down through the quarry workings now, heading for Carmarthen. I'm going to find somewhere to camp tonight, but I'm not sure where. I'm just going to have a bit of a mooch around and see what looks best. These quarry workings were quite dangerous, and back in the 1800s, one of the underground quarries was called the Slaughterhouse. That was the nickname that it was given. And out of a workforce of about 520, 22 men were killed over a 20-year period, which was quite bad even in those days. Really poor working conditions and a lot of accidents, and a lot of men and young boys were killed. It's so hard to imagine the hardships of the olden days because it's just so beautiful and perfect now. It's just incredibly peaceful. It's a lovely day. It's really nice to be out again. I haven't been to Snowdonia for a while, and it's just great to be back when the conditions are like this. There's an old building over there, Plas Cwmorddin, which means Cwmorddin Hall, and that was the quarry manager's house. So we're going to take a look. It's seen better days. That's the remnants of the roof, or the first floor. A couple of big fireplaces. Fireplaces in the bedrooms as well. It's a massive beech tree. Beautiful thing. Right, it's a little bit boggy around here, so I think I'm going to go back to the entrance of the Cwm and just have a quick look around there, and I need to collect some water as well and look for somewhere to set up camp. This is the entrance to one of the old underground quarries, and I can feel a really cold draft of cold air coming through here now. Apparently it goes all the way through to the other side of the mountain and another quarry on the other side, but it's all locked up, and I think the caving societies have got the keys. Not that I want to go in anyway. Right, I'm thinking about camping around here. The only thing is it's all made of slate. The ground is all slate tippings, so I'll just have to see whether it takes a peg or not. Not a bad view from my tent. I had to pitch the tent twice because I put it up and then I got inside and it was all wonky. I was sloping to one side, so I moved it along and it took ages to get the pegs in because it's just shale, slate shale everywhere. So I had to bash them in with a rock, bash the pegs in. So it's looking better now. It's quite taut, so I'm quite pleased. Right, it's about 7 o'clock. Oh no, it's 8 o'clock. Right, it's 8 o'clock now. So I haven't had a drink or anything yet, so I'm going to get some food down me, I think, and have a meal and have a nice coffee. I've collected some water from the lake, and lakes are not the best place to collect water. Really, you want a high mountain stream, really, if you can, and even then, it's you've always got the risk of dead animals, contaminating the water. And I have seen a lot of dead animals in Wales, dead horses, wild ponies, dead sheep lying in streams. So I'm not taking any chances today because it's quite a still lake. So I've got a water filter and I've got some chlorine tabs as well, but you can see the water is a kind of a yellowy colour, probably down to the peat, they say, but you just never can tell, and I'm not taking any chances. So that's having a couple of tabs of chlorine, and then I'll filter it through the Sawyer mini filter as well. The filter's probably good enough on its own, but as I say, it's just I'm just doubling up, really, just to be sure. I haven't got one of those pouch cozy things with me, so I was just popping into my sleeping bag just to insulate it, and that's meant to soak for 15 minutes in hot water. Tell you what, it's blowing a bit of a gale now. It was warm, really hot earlier on, and it's cooled right down. Right, I'll give you the verdict on this. I've been eating it already, and it is quite nice. I've added some seasoning to it, salt, pepper and some garlic powder, because I've had it before. On the packet it says to soak it in hot water for 15 minutes after. Now, I know that that's not enough, because the last time I tried it, it just wasn't enough. The pasta was still hard, and even now it's al dente and it's had about 25 minutes. But it's nice. So I put hot water in, and just as it said, left it for about 25 minutes in the sleeping bag for insulation, and as I say, it's still al dente. So I think really, while it's nice, it's not really ideal for camping. They need to come up with a better recipe for that. That's the pasta. It's the barley shaped pasta. I think they need to come up with a smaller pasta shape to make it cook quicker. or pre-cooked pasta. But otherwise it's really nice. It's got beef in it, and it's like a beef pasta bolognese recipe. I'm in my pen now. I've had some food, had some drink, had a couple of tots of whiskey, and it's a lovely calm night. It's there's a little bit of wind, but it's really quiet otherwise. All I can hear is the birds and the wildlife and stuff. So I'm going to watch some downloads or something, and then I'll hit the hay, and I'll see you in the morning. Morning guys, there's the view. It's about 7:30. Look at that, that's stunning. I had a little rain in the night, but I didn't expect it to be this good this morning. Nice spot for breakfast. Stunning view that. And off we go. That was a lovely trip. It was such a beautiful, calm, peaceful night last night. It was really good. Had a little bit of rain in the night, but nothing to worry about. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, click the subscribe link, and there'll be lots more wild camping videos coming very soon.